Hey guys, I'm here with another one, and in this one, guys, boy oh boy, strap yourself tight. I'm gonna tell you, man, it was an interesting day again. I'm gonna talk about the Kamikaze demon, guys. It happened today, and I always think about you, SRMBG. I got that thing from you. I knew that word, but you reignited it again. You made me remember that word. You know. Listen, guys. In the past, I had this a lot, but I'm gonna tell you about today. So today, someone I know, I sometimes go to a supermarket close to the train station, and a female works there that I know. She was there with her boyfriend. He also happens to work there. But her birthday was on, let me see, Wednesday. But I didn't have a chance to go there till today. So listen to me, be very careful. So I went there, guys, and I saw her. I said, "Hey, how was your birthday? What did you do?" And I felt someone was looking at me, and here it goes. You probably know the drill. I felt someone looking at me the whole time, and I looked, and it's crazy. Yeah? I looked at the guy. It's like a program was literally downloading to him to harass me. I can see something coming over him. So he came and meddled in our conversation. I ignored him, and then I went inside to greet the girlfriend. I didn't give a boyfriend of her. Didn't give this guy one eye, and I think it got to him, because he was semi-homeless, and he looked. Excuse me, let me take a sip of. Yeah, he seemed somewhat semi-homeless, junkie type of guy. And I went inside to talk to her and the boyfriend. So as I'm speaking, he's coming in, but he's coming in hot because no one likes to be ignored. But hey, if you come to me sideways like that, who are you, man? I ain't gonna talk to you. I don't feel like talking to you immediately anymore. So I ignored him there. I didn't make eye contact because that entity wanted me to have the pleasure of me looking it in the eye. And he came in my space, and then another guy in the shop looked at me like, "Hey, what's that guy doing towards you?" But guys, I told you many times, you have to look at the context, and you have to look at when that happens, always look at your surroundings. There's always something happening. And yes, indeed it was, because you know why? The moment that guys, let me tell you something. You don't know me, right? 10 to 15 years ago, I was a hothead. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I would have, guys, knocked this guy or slapped him so hard, guys. I'm telling you, I would render him unconscious, and I would have to go to jail. I'm telling you, and maybe even kick his head while he was on the ground. But I choose. I'm not like that because I think that's very primitive. You grow as you mature. So anyhow, I looked, and there was like this demonstration going on from Muslim people. And happened. Guess who was there? All around, the police. So, if I were to act the way it wanted me to act, I would be in jail now, guys, and not enjoy the delicious food I just had before making this video, and drinking my delicious coconut water. You have to think. And also I want to share something what happened, real life story. I used to hang out with a guy from Aruba in the past, Caribbean guy. And I remember, guys, that he told me a story that happened one time, that he had a Turkish friend who was like a security guard at like a homeless shelter, and there was this guy smoking a crack pipe, in his room, and the guy told him, "Hey, you cannot do it in here. We have rules here. What do you think you're doing?" And the guy was, you know how dope heads can be sometimes. The guy became aggressive, so the security guard and him got into a tussle, And the security guard was stronger, but here it comes. I told you guys that don't rely always on brute strength. The guy used the needle, which he used for the heroin. He used it. You listen to me, guys. He used it to stab the security officer, and the security officer was panicking. And guess what, guys? After 6 months, he was diagnosed with HIV. You see what I mean, guys? Because the guy was positive, and he stabbed him with the same needle he used to do his heroin. This is what I keep telling you guys. You have to use your brains, guys. Sometimes it's not the guy with the biggest muscles who win. When you do something like that, now the guy made you sick, and in this life it can never be recuperated again. anymore until you leave that body. You know, that guy made you sick. You see what I mean? Do you think I'm going to give the pleasure to these entities to make me become like a sick person? And this is what I keep telling you guys every time, you know. Stop going at it on an ego-based way, you know. And the guy wanted me to lose my cool, you know, to hurt him real bad, you know, because he know he cannot fight. And it was a test, you know why? Because then I left to avoid. And normally, when somebody, when you're really pissed off and want to fight, he would follow me to outside, you know, to escalate. But he didn't. You know why? Because it wasn't him. There was something downloaded in him to try to trigger me. So if I were to fail the test, I would be in jail right now. No, I'm not kidding you guys. I'm telling you guys. A lot of years ago, I would have hurt this boy real bad. I would have maybe hospitalized him. I'm telling you. But I know already it's a setup. And why is the police there all of a sudden materializes there? Those are the setup that a lot of TIs sometimes, or some, fail to see. They act out of emotion or ego or anger. Or they think like I have to prove something. This guy's playing me like a sucker. But be that sucker sometimes. Because look, now I'm at home, I play a video game, I had delicious food. You know? And I'm the one now who won. He's frustrated because he didn't get the reaction that he wanted from me. So yeah, guys, that being said, guys, you know, be at peace. I just wanted to